presenter for tonight's talk. He came to Abuja in 1999 to expand his family business, known as specialist and offices. It's a professional forces were hijacked, and he had to bribe to get the contract. And after it became a vicious circle, and his income was not enough to provide a lifestyle. Desired he had
and we also have the #1 rated business that you need. Currently, our design lines include FERI, FERI, and Porsche. Now, we have a very simple mission, and that is to become the world's largest designer brand. At the same time, we want to provide a lifelong opportunity for entrepreneurs to build significant wealth. Now, there are two key words in that statement: lifelong and significant. So it's not just any opportunity. This is a lifelong opportunity, and it's not just significant. It's not just wealth. This is significant wealth. Now, how is this possible that we can create this type of opportunity for people all over the world? Now, this is because the family of the owner of the business have been manufacturing jewelry since the 1880s. This is over 100 years, precisely about 127 years to be exact this year. And in 2005, the company pre-launched as Global Wealth Trade and officially launched in March 2007. The world headquarters is in Toronto, Canada. 1.2 trillion US dollars. This is the annual global fashion industry revenue. Just imagine that you're able to take part of this income into your family every single year, this year and forever. That'd be great, right? Well, the good thing about the industry of fashion is that it's recession-proof. That is, when other companies and other industries are suffering because of economic meltdown, they're nosediving, there are no profits, in their businesses, the fashion industry remains stable. And that is really amazing. Now, the truth is, yes, a lot of people don't have, much money to expend at at this times, but nobody will go around naked, right? Everybody has to put on shoes, have to put on clothes, have to wear wristwatches, jewelry, and people, in fact, most times, if you think about it, a lot of people actually hold back on, the things that they need versus the things that they want. So people will actually starve themselves, all right, to get the things that they want. So that is one of the great things going, for the industry of the fashion industry. Now, in 2014, last year, you can see that luxury brands accounted for over $400 billion in sales. Wow, that's a huge amount of income, if you ask me. And then in 2012, which was a recession year, Louis Vuitton made $38.9 billion. They made lots of sales. That means they made lots of profits. And 2011, that was a recession year as well. Gucci made $15.9 billion. They made that amount of sales. Obviously, they made a large amount of income, profits for themselves as well. Now, let's take a very close look at our products. We have Porsche. Porsche is our everyday costume jewelry line. It's for everybody. You can wear it everywhere. You can wear it on just about any occasion. And we have watches, we have beautiful jewelry, in that line. And the great thing is that it starts from as low as $30. So that means that there's something, all right, for everybody. We have products, you know, that cuts across a large spectrum of, you know, consumers. And of course, we have our FERI. This is our red carpet favorite, and it's a multi-award winning, you know, designer line. We have different products in this category, including the Selenium 950 fine sterling silver. Now that is the highest grade of silver in the world, and we're proud to be the first company to start making that a few months ago. We also have the 925 fine sterling silver. This is actually what got the company started, you know, a few years ago. And then we have stellite, tungsten, and platinum. These are very beautiful, rare, you know, metals. They are heat resistant, and we make products, you know, such as bracelets, rings, pendants, which are scratch proof, and you know, they can last for many years. And of course, we have beautiful shoes for men and women. We have handbags, you know, and we have mercies for men as well, handbags, day-to-day bags, and prestige bags for ladies. We have accessories, iPad cases, phone cases. We have bells. We have beautiful timepieces. Okay, I've got my beautiful Conquest wristwatch, and we have, you know, beautiful wristwatches for, you know, men and women. Of course, we have the shields. We call our sun glasses, we call them shields, and the company just launched some new ones, you know, a few weeks ago. We have the older ones were made in Italy, and the new ones have been made in France. And of course, you know, a lot of people were asking, how about us that use we use corrective lenses, and the company went ahead and we have produced optical frames, all right, for men and women. Beautiful. We want to make you look beautiful, look handsome, even while, you know, you wear corrective lenses. And of course, we have our prestigious 19 carats and 21 carats gold and diamond. In the last 3,000 to 6,000 years, we are the first company to create 19 carats and 21 carats gold and diamond fused together. Now, if you're familiar with diamonds right now, diamonds are right now set on top of platinum, okay, because at 20 carats, gold is too soft to retain any other metal. So it took a company of over 100 years of jewelry making with a very long history of, you know, quality jewelry manufacturing, like GWT, to come up with 19 carats and 21 carats gold and diamond. And you know, this is the world's ultra luxury benchmark. Yes, where the world stopped is where we started from. And because we make the best, we also have to have, you know, the best certification. So each and every of our FERI jewelry is actually appraised by, you know, 4 of the biggest gemology companies in the world, including GIA, AGS, IGI, and GemLab, so that you get, you know, a very authentic, you know, beautiful jewelry, and you keep it in your family for generations. And if you ever need to resell it, guess what? Because of any of these certificates, you can sell it, you know, for so much more than the first time that you got it. Also, in our FERI line, we have exotics and our opulence wear. These are beautiful exotic skins which we dye and make into beautiful bags, shoes, wallets, purses, key rings. You know, these are you know, for people who really want to distinct themselves in what they wear. So we provide, you know, this kind of, you know, beautiful products, and you know, you can just imagine you wearing, you know, such you know, beautiful quality exotic leather skins, you know, in all of these varieties. Then 2015 and going forward, the company is looking into beautiful projects, beautiful new products, including the Conquest. Now, the Conquest is one of the most successful timepieces the company has made, and because it was only 164, 165 that were ever made, a lot of people have come and have asked, you know, for the timepiece. So the company is making a new version with automatic movement, and that's going to be launched sometime this year. Then we have our FERI original pattern collection, because we want you to walk out in style and want people to actually, you know, that you're wearing the FERI. So we have bags, we have wallets, shoes, belts, so that anytime you wear any of this original pattern collection, people know exactly that you're wearing a FERI piece. Earlier in the year, the company launched the FERI footwear for men. So right now we have the second batch will be released very, very soon, hopefully before at the end of this month and in early May. We have for the first time we're going into colored diamond, so that's coming sometime this year. And we have also our FERI Expedition luggage collection that is coming this year. We have our FERI Flawless line. This is getting everybody excited in the company. These are going to be skincare and cosmetics, which is going to come up in 2016. Fragrances. Is there anybody out there who likes to smell good? Here are very many yeses. Yes, we're coming up with our FERI fragrances. That's going to be released sometime before the end of this year. And of course, the company is looking at releasing the horseshoe collection, because eventually we'll be going into the clothing line, clothing line for men, women, and children. But we're starting with the horseshoe collection for ladies. So ladies, watch out! That is coming out, sometime this year as well. And this is something that is really getting me and a lot of people excited. It's Home by FERI. This is the future. Okay, our company is ever forward looking, and it's going to be very, very, a big thing when you enter into some very beautiful homes in the future, and you see FERI furnishing collections in those beautiful homes all over the world. Now, who wears FERI? How about almost over 120 celebrities in Hollywood, and we have here in Nigeria, Nollywood stars are actually taking a look at our FERI collection as well. We had Mike Ezurunie, who visited our Toronto gallery just a few months ago, and I think just a few days ago, a few hours ago, about 72 hours or just about 3 days ago, I was told that another Nollywood actor or actress just launched her VDM. So that is what we have. We have products that a lot of people all over the world cannot just but get their hands on. We have sitting heads of governments that wear our products. We also have generals in the army. We have captains of industries all over the world. They just can't get enough of FERI. And we have international media coverage. We have Viva International that voted GWT as the luxury house for 2011. We also have Regard magazine featuring two acclaimed actresses in Hollywood wearing our FERI on the two front editions. If you're really into Hollywood movies, then you will recognize Natasha Henstridge on the right hand side of your screen, and she is also one of the people that wear FERI in Hollywood. Viva International also voted our FERI Stingray handbag as 2013 handbag for the year. So that's an unprecedented accolade for us. We've also been seen on several red carpet events such as Golden Globe Awards. We've been seen on the Emmys in 2013. We've been seen on primetime TV shows, all right, like the View TV show, and also we've been featured on very reputable, magazines. Women of Wealth is a magazine owned by Oprah Winfrey, and as you can see on the top right-hand side of the screen, that's Oprah on the front cover of the Women of Wealth, and that edition also featured our own Sanaz Human, our Vice President and Chief of Design, as a Woman of Wealth as well. And of course, I've shown you some of our products. I've also shown you some of the people that wear our products. How about our method of distribution? Now, this is what will make a lot of difference for a lot of people that can start changing your lives. This is why you actually came, to listen to this webinar tonight. Now, very simple. The company pays people to wear their products. Yes, you heard me right. GWT will pay you, all right, to wear and promote our beautiful FERI, FERIMOSH, and Posh. Now, all you need to do is just get excited, wear the products, and just share the products. And you can do it in several ways, such as GWT at home, where you can invite your friends, to home branding parties, show them your products, and they get excited, they buy products from you. And in markets where we're established right now, there are people who earn upwards of $10,000 and even up to $100,000, every single year, just from the comfort of their home. So in GWT, we say we get paid to party. How about GWT online? All right. Now, I bet that everybody definitely, most people on this call, you will be on one form of social media or the other. Now, GWT, your business, hopefully, when you get started, it's something that you can put online, and you can start to take advantage, of the internet. We're living through the biggest, revolution in the entire, human race right now, and that is the internet. And you need to start taking advantage of it, okay? Because you can do exactly what blue chip companies are doing every single year and paying billions of dollars, just to do that. And what is that? They're advertising their products, and they do it through stories, right? They tell a story in a path, right, to get people, to get customers to buy their products and their services. And you can get to do it for free, because you can put your products on your social media, and you can, talk about it. You can tell your story. You can use stories. You can use words. You can use pictures. You can use infographics. You can use videos, just to talk about your GWT business. And before you know it, you're having partners and customers from all over the world, sharing our beautiful products, just like you're doing. How about our lookbooks? We have, our brochure, our lookbooks, we call it, is, we have two different kinds. We have the one for Porsche and we have the one for FERI. Now, what this affords you to do is, especially for those people who don't like talking much, if you're a shy person, you don't have to worry much. This is a very simple opportunity. All you need to do is just be a storyteller, and you can do it with our lookbooks. It has pictures, of some of the celebrities that wear our products, and also has pictures of some of the products that we carry as well. And all you do is just share that with people, and they get excited, and they want to buy the products from you, or they want information about how they can also get involved just like you. And of course, we have trade shows where, in the traditional manner, where people go into stores and look at products. So we have that opportunity. In Abuja, where I am, a lot of trade shows go on every now and then. So, wherever you may be right now, once you get started in the business, you can call people, to see the products, at trade shows that you can participate in. So we have a standard way to put up these types of trade shows, and people come into your booth. Some people will buy on the spot, and definitely you can, follow up on a lot of people who, you will get their contacts, their phone numbers, their email addresses, and you can follow up with them, over a period of time. So they end up being either your customer or also your business partner. Now, in all of this activity, all right, we're just having fun. We're wearing the products, we're sharing the products, and the company takes care of every other aspect of the business for you. The company will hold the inventory, so you don't have to rent any space. It's not about buying the products and putting them on shelves, okay? You don't have to hold the inventory. The company holds the inventory for you. They do the packaging for you. Orders and payment is taken care of by the company. Shipping and insurance, and also guarantees and returns. All you worry about is how you earn your commissions, because every time that you've earned a commission, you can load up to $2,500 on your GWT Gold MasterCard that you can see right there at the bottom left-hand corner. So once you get started, the company will ship that to you, and you can have access to your commissions as on demand, literally. Now, how much does it take for you to launch your virtual designer mall, your business with GWT? Well, it's as low as 169 Canadian dollars. So for people who are in Nigeria, that's less than 30,000 naira. Can you just imagine that? If you were to go anywhere, supposing you're in Abuja, or you're in Lagos right now, in Port Harcourt, in Kano, how much will it take for you to rent a space, all right, in a mall to start a fashion business? Okay, arguably, okay, you will not spend anything less than 500,000 naira. Maybe even a million, maybe even 2 million if you're thinking about high-brow locations, you know, in Abuja here, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt. You'll be spending that kind of an amount, and that's before you stock your shop, you know, with the items that you want to, you know, sell. And then you're thinking about, you know, you have to travel to buy the products, okay? Think about the amount you're going to set aside for you to buy the goods you want to put in your shop. Think about the cost of travel. Think about, you know, the stress of going, you know, to a number of maybe 1 or 2 countries to source all of these products. Well, you don't have to go through all of that. It's only 169 Canadian dollars. That's less than 30,000 naira, and the company will stock, you know, your virtual designer mall, which we call VDM for short. So that's virtual designer mall. That is exactly what the company is offering you. You will have your own online presence, your own, you know, online store, and the company will stock it with over $15 million worth of products, and you can start making money today, the same day that you got started, because you can make an irresistible offer to your friends, to your family, to complete strangers, because the company will allow you to give out $300 in bonus. Imagine that. If somebody was to offer you right now, if I were to offer you right now $300 to come shop on my virtual designer mall, would you say yes or would you say no? I heard you. You said yes. And that's the same thing. Everybody that you make this offer will say yes, yes, yes. And guess what? Every time they shop, they can earn up to 10%. That is 2% and up to 10% discount on, you know, products that they buy from your mall. All right, and that will give them a VIP status. So they will move from the bronze, the silver, the gold, and up to the platinum level, where they can get up to 10% every single time that they purchase. And because they're getting, you know, discounts every time that they buy, guess what? They keep going back to your mall and they keep buying and buying and buying, and that creates for you, you know, residual income on an ongoing basis. But you are a businessman at heart. You're a business lady at heart, and you want to maximize your time and your effort. So what you need to do is you need to, you know, you need to buy a package. So we have different packages where you can come into GWT and become an owner of your own virtual designer mall. Like I mentioned earlier, you can start at the entry level, which is the retailer VDM, for $169, and this can go up to $3,099 for a diamond virtual designer mall. So we have the silver VDM for $499, the Plankston for $799, the gold is $1,599, and ultimately the best package is the diamond for $3,099. Now for people who are in Nigeria, let me break that down into Naira terms, okay? Now the retailer is 169 Canadian dollars, that's less than 30,000 naira. Silver, $499, that's less than 85,000 naira. Plankston, $799, that is less than 135,000 naira. Gold, $1,599, that will be less than 250,000 naira. And diamond, for $3,099, the diamond VDM is just a little over $500,000 naira. That's 500,000 naira. Now, once you become an owner of a VDM, you have now become a business owner, and you know you can start earning retail, you know, profits. You know, if you decide to sell the products from, you know, month to month. So in 12 months as a retailer, you will be earning up to 52,000 Canadian dollars in residual income, and you can earn up to $1,560,000 as a diamond VDM owner. So you make, you know, 60% and up to 100% profit every time that you sell in any of those categories. Now, it's very easy for you to get started as a GWT luxury consultant. Once you have decided on the package that is comfortable for you, that fits your pocket, Now you go to the virtual designer mall of the person who has introduced you, who has invited you to the webinar tonight, and you launch your VDM. You do it online. That is, you make a payment for that package. Now the company accepts payment via credit card or debit card. So in Nigeria, your ATM card will suffice. Now, once you get started, your business is ready for you to take advantage of this amazing opportunity. You can download your business in a file. That's your business kit immediately, because it's available in your back office. So you have a virtual office, which we call a back office. And the first thing you want to do is very quickly you want to order your products. Everybody who has bought a silver VDM or higher package is entitled to a $500 bonus in products. So you can choose all of them from Posh, or you can choose all of them from FERI, or you can mix Posh and FERI. Now, how many of you out there would like to earn ₦1,000,000 extra on top of anything that you're bringing in right now, maybe at your job or if you have your business? How about $1 million? Because that's the currency that we operate with. So let me quickly show you your pathway to $1 million as quickly as you want to achieve it. Now, very simply, once you come into GWT, you want to know that there are only two things that you're concerned with. That is building two teams, a left team and a right team, or we call it a team 1 and team 2. And that is because we have the one and the only free-flowing variable binary compensation plans that pays to infinity. All right, so once you come in, just have it at the back of your mind that you need to show at least 2 people, all right, the benefit of this business. Now, before you came in, somebody must have shown you the business, and of course, that person will be in the business, and likewise, other people will be in the business, before you came in. Now, once you come in, like I said, what you do, you build 2 teams. All right, so you show A and B the business. You're not qualified, all right, to start earning team commissions. Now, A and B will do exactly what you've done. They too need to show at least 2 people the opportunity before they can start to earn any income in the business. And A and B and everybody else that they have shown the business are in your team, and they will help you to build your team. Now, because of our free-flowing variable binary compensation plan, people that have come into the business before you can actually help you to grow your business, just like the people that you have shown the business and the people that they also show the business. So just, imagine Bob, wants to show somebody the business. Now, Bob can place that person in his team, but in your team as well. So Bob 1 shows up in your team, and what do you think Bob 1 wants to do? Bob 1 also wants to build his business. All right, so everybody that comes into GWT, all right, if they want to earn an income, they need to show at least 2 people the business, and that means that your business will begin to grow, with your own effort and with the effort of people that come into the business, by your own direct effort, and people that have come to the business by the people that were in the business before you. Now, you are entitled to up to $500 in team commissions every time your entire team does a sale of $6,250. Now, $6,250 will earn you up to $500 in team commissions. Now, this amount of sale is contributed, through packages, okay? Packages that are sold by people in your team. Every time there's a package sale, it contributes to the $6,250 that you need to earn up to $500. Now, the company pays commissions every week, Tuesday every week, and then we're paid from the effort of everybody in our team, and the company will pay you to infinity. Just imagine that. Infinity. Now, most companies out there in direct sales, all right, they have levels. They have ranks, okay, and they don't pay beyond a certain level. So maybe you can get paid on the 1st, on the 2nd, on the 3rd, on the 5th, maybe even on the 6th, but anything beyond that, you don't get paid. That is different with GWT. You will be paid to infinity, all right, on both of your teams, all right. Now, the second way that you contribute to the 6250 that you require to earn team commissions is what we call the monthly inventory account. Now, this is what sustains the business. This is what made the difference for me when I saw this opportunity. Monthly inventory account, the company wants to pay you, but before they pay you, weekly commissions, monthly commissions, quarterly commissions, yearly commissions, all right, they need to know that you're active in the business. So you need to invest in your business every single month. If you're a diamond, it's $150 monthly, all right? So what that does for you is that it enables the company to know that you're active, all right, and that will give you the opportunity to take advantage of all the volume that is being generated in terms of business by your team, your entire team. The second reason you need to invest in your business every single month is because it makes sense for you to do that. Now you know that you can get paid to look good, so you don't need to buy any luxury quality designer items, products from any other luxury company such as Gucci, such as Louis Vuitton, because the best thing these companies will tell you, is thank you. They'll collect your money at the counter, or if you buy online, when you check out, and they send you a thank you message, and they tell you to come back, right? Now, you have just contributed into, the shareholders of the company, okay? But GWT allows you to buy products from yourself. So every time you make your monthly inventory account payment, all right, it's actually your money. You don't pay the company the money. It actually will secure, your business. That's first thing. And secondly, you now have, inventory account. You have inventory account points because that's the currency with which we use to buy products. All right. And now the third thing why you need to be making that investment in your business every single month is that it creates residual income for you. Just imagine every time you pay, all right, $150, let's say you're a diamond member, you will get 120 points, all right, to buy products every time that you want. Now, look at the chart above. Everybody in your business, what if all of them are diamond members? A, B, A1, A2, B1, B2, Bob 1, and every other person. Just imagine that everybody is a diamond member. Every time that you pay, you get 120 points. What about them? Do you think they also deserve to get 120 points every time in IA, every time they pay $150? Of course. But guess what? For everybody who pays $150, you will get 90 points, all right? And 90 points is equivalent to 75% of $150, which every other person pays in your team. And that will contribute the $6250 that you require to earn $500. Obviously, if you're a Plankton, silver, retailer, or a gold member, you'll be getting different values. You'll be paying different amounts in IA, and you'll be getting different values in terms of points added to your 6250. I mean, to contributing to your 6250, which you require to earn your monthly, weekly commissions. Now, there's also a third way that money is contributed to the 6250 that you require, which is through team website sales. So it doesn't matter, all right, that you go out and make retail sales yourself. Anybody in your team, all right, wherever they are in the world, can make a sale, and you will receive the commissionable volume. So let's just pretend that you have a diamond member who is in your team and is somewhere in South America, all right, somewhere there, and then that person makes a sale. Let's say he sells a product worth $400. Now, diamond members are able to get up to 50% in discount, all right, for products that they buy from their VDM, all right. So that product can be $200 for that diamond VDM owner in South America. So the person makes $200 in profit, but you will get 6% paid as commissionable volume, which adds up to the $6250 that you require to earn $500. Now, if you are a gold member, you'll be earning $375, all right, for every $6250 that your team makes. If you are a Plankton member, that's $250. Silver, you'll earn $125, and if you're a retailer, you'll earn $35. you'll earn $50, but I beg your pardon, $50. Now, this is for the same effort that your entire team does. Remember, the diamond member will earn a minimum of $500, and every other person will earn a maximum of either $375 gold, $250 platinum, $125 silver, and $50 retailer. All right, so what are you waiting for? All right, you need to become a diamond member as quickly as possible, because the diamond advantage works, very well for all diamond VDM owners. Now, the power of the IA. Remember, I told you that the inventory account is what actually sustains our business and makes sure that we're in business every single day. And this creates, significant income for you over a long period of time. Now, your IA is your money. Like I told you, it's like a deposit you're putting in a bank, a savings account. So it's a layaway plan where you put money aside and you have access to that, money for different things. All right, you have access to your IA. You can use it for retail. That means you can buy products from your VDM and you can resell it. That's fine. Or, let's say you're unmarried right now, or you know somebody in your family who's unmarried. You can use your IA to buy wedding rings, for yourself and for your spouse. And of course, you can use it to buy products, right, from your VDM, which you can use for gifts. All right, we have several holidays that are coming up: Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas. So you can use, your IA to buy gifts for your loved ones, and it's also a very good way for you to save your money. So let's say you see a product that you like in your VDM and you cannot afford it, readily. Okay, so you can save up your IA over, time, from month to month, and once you have enough IA points, you can use it to pick up that product. And how about an investment? If you have enough IA points, you can invest in FERI. Okay, and because gold and diamond appreciate over time, you can actually resell that, jewelry after some time for a huge amount of money, definitely much more than you paid for it at the first instance. But the greatest thing that the IA, can deliver for you and for your family is residual income. Residual income. Now, everybody in the world earns income in two ways. Okay, you earn money linearly or residual. Now, over 90%, in fact, Robert Kiyosaki puts that figure at 95% of the entire world population earns money linearly. That means you are exchanging your time and effort for money on a daily basis. Now, what happens when that effort stops? It means your income stops. But if you build a residual income, you build it right, you build it strong over time, all right, what it does for you is that it continues to pay you long after your effort has stopped. It'll continue to pay you. It'll pay, your children. It'll pay their own children. So this is generational income, that you can build and you can leave as a legacy, for your entire family. Now, automatic revenue. This is so exciting, okay? Because GWT enables you to earn money automatically every single week, every single month, on and on and on, all right? And it is the IA program, the $35, $75, $150 every single month creates automatic income, because everybody in your team, every luxury consultant in your team, whether directly shown the business by yourself or indirectly, and even people that have come into your team, all right, they generate, automatic revenue for you every single month, okay, every single year. That goes on and on and on, and this, is your path to that seven-figure plan that we talked about earlier, and this is through the power of duplication. You will not be able to do it by yourself. You need to work with people, okay? And that is what I love about direct sales. Yes, you must have figured it by now that we're talking about direct sales. Now, we are not really a direct sales company, okay? What we offer you is we offer you a virtual designer mall. This is it's never been done before anywhere in the world. So you get a virtual designer mall. Now the company gives you a franchise to distribute luxury designer products. So you will get exclusive distribution rights to distribute world-class luxury designer products. Never been seen by anybody in the world. Most people in the world have never seen it, okay? And you get to have an exclusive distribution rights So the only reason why you hear network marketing, all right, in GWT is because that is the method that GWT has adopted, okay, to distribute the products. Why? Because it's the most powerful way to distribute any product in the world. Tangible or intangible products. Word of mouth, all right? So duplication is simply your ability to get a large group of people to do a few simple things consistently over a long period of time. And that creates for you over time residual income. So let's say you start your business with 5 people. All you need to do is show them 3 basic things, all right? Teach them, all right, to learn something in their business. Every time you learn something in your business, okay, you need to do it. So just 3 steps. Learn something that works for you in your business, you do it, and then you teach another person, okay? And, you know, I have figured out that, you know, in GWT, you don't need to have the knowledge, you know, everything in the business. You don't need to know everything to earn yourself substantial income. Just focus on 3 things, and then very gradually just add to that body of knowledge over time before you become an expert, okay? And those 3 things, very, very simple. The IA program, okay, you learn to pay your IA, okay, and then you become a diamond member as quickly as possible. So let's say you don't become a diamond member today, you want to upgrade to diamond as quickly as possible. And the third thing is you need to become what? A product of the product. Wear the product, all right? So these 3 things is what you teach, you know, your team. So if you start your business with 5 people, all right, 5 people, you just show them the lead. This business is about leadership, all right, because once you show 5 people to pay their IA, okay, to become diamond members and also to become a product of the product, guess what? People do what you do. So once you do it, your team will follow your lead. And very quickly, 5 people in your team, all right, will begin to duplicate, all right? All right, and once they duplicate, okay, you want to get them, you know, moving along, all right? You want to make them to progress in their business from being retailers, silver members, to becoming Plankton members, gold VDM owners, and eventually, ultimately, you want to make sure that everybody in your team becomes diamond members. So just imagine when you have 5 people in your team, you show them, you know, how to become diamond members, and they're all paying $150 in IA every single month. All right, that means you're entitled to $540 in residual income, you know, in a year. All right, in 1 year, that's the kind of income you will earn. Now, once you have created the culture, remember, you teach people, all right, and then they begin to duplicate your effort. All right, 5 people could become 25, 25 people become 125 people. 125 people will go to 625 as long as you're focused, you're committed, or you're paying your IA, okay, you're getting people in your team to become diamond members, they're doing the same thing, you're teaching them to also wear the products. 3,125 people will show up in your team down the road 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and guess what? You will take the credit, and that's up to $337,500 in residual income automatically in 12 months. Will it stop there? No. It's going to grow by another 5. That's the ratio. And you can increase this ratio because the business is scalable. Now, just at 5 people, 3,125 people will become 15,625 people down the road. Just keep focused, all right? This is a business. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint, okay? And eventually, 15,000 plus people will begin to create up to $1,687,500, you know, automatic revenue for you every 12 months. And this is just for starters because guess what? It's going to grow. It's going to grow. In Nigeria right now, where I think we're still less than 5,000 luxury consultants in this business, worldwide, we have less than 40,000 people in the business. So your imagination is as big as mine. Where are we going with this company? We're going large. We're going all the way to the top. And there's so much money on the table, okay? We have bonuses that you can, you know, earn from, including business development bonuses. Now, this, all right, I describe it, you know, in the words of Zig Ziglar. Zig said, all right, help enough people to get what they want, and you will have everything that you want. What do you want? Time freedom. You want money freedom. just help as many people as you can, because every time, so the big circle, that's you in the middle, that's your virtual designer mall, and the outer green circle, these are people that you have shown the business. Now, they're in your first generation. Now, you brought them into the business. Every time they earn $500 in their business, you will earn 10% in matching bonus every quarter. Every quarter of a year, you'll earn 10% in matching bonus. What about the people that they show the business? Those are the people in the outer blue circle. Each of them, every time they earn $500 in their pocket, you will earn 5% in second generation matching bonus. It looks small, 10%, 5%, it adds up. It adds up. All right, $1,000 in bonus every quarter, 5,000, 10,000, okay? And the more the team builds, all right, you're looking at $15,000, $20,000 in bonuses down the road. Okay, build a business, build it strong, it's going to pay you. Every time you show a new person the business, you will earn $50 in wholesale profit. We call this a support bonus, all right? It's just for you to help your new business partner open the back office for them, show them how to navigate, show them, the basic things they need to get, started in their business, and, this is just a small amount of money to defray your cost. Now, we have the luxury and the exotic car clubs and also the exotic locations. It's amazing, what awaits you when you build your business in GWT, okay? Now, the company will send you on a paycation, okay? I did not say a vacation, I said a paycation, all right? And that is to an exotic location somewhere in the world every time that you have earned, a position, which that we call the regional ambassador position in the company, all right? As you can see, these are some of our top leaders who were on the first vacation just last year. Yes, just last year. Okay, so just a handful of people. Okay, and you can see our CEO right there with them. And I have some people on the call right now who are actually on this vacation, and they had a great time. They had a great time. The company took them to a place called Playa del Carmen in Mexico, put them, on a flight, put them in a 6-star accommodation for 6 nights, 7 days. They enjoyed the sand, they enjoyed, the sea. They had a beautiful time. Okay, and this is what is possible for you. And once you qualify for the car program as well, you get to choose, take your pick. What will you take? The Bentley, the Porsche, the Mercedes-Benz? Hang on, we have some other cars, in that line as well. So we have the BMW, we have the Range Rover, we have the Aston Martin, we have the Jaguar. Just pick a luxury car of your desire, and the company will pay for that car, will pay for the car maintenance for 18 months. So 18 months you're driving a free luxury car. My question to you is, after 18 months of driving a free luxury car, would you like to go back to the car that you were driving before? Absolutely no. I heard you loud and clear. So what do? You just qualify, over and over and over for that car. Now, this is what makes the big difference, the global revenue sharing bonus. How would you like to get your share of 2% on all new package sales from across the globe? Not just in your team, not just in every team in the city where you'll be launching your business, not just in the country where you are right now. I'm talking about all over the world. And right now, this company is in 90 countries, and we're still counting. Now, before you can earn this huge commission, okay, this huge bonus, all right, you need to become a regional, a national, or a global ambassador. Well, I've got great news for you. In the entire company, we don't have a global ambassador yet. Right now, we have only 3 national ambassadors, and we just recently, produced a new regional ambassador. I think last weekend, Rita Gao from China, and that made the number of regional ambassadors up to, I think, about 13 or 14 right now. All right. So what does that tell you? Just a handful of people on top of this deal worldwide. That means there's lots of room for you to also become a shareholder of this company. Just imagine you're earning 2%. You're sharing 2% of all sales all over the world in 90 countries and counting. And the formula is very, very simple. It's called 16-6. 16/6, or you call it 16/6. You show 16 people, at least 16 people, this amazing opportunity, and you become, you have a shot at becoming a shareholder of the business. Now, this is a business with prestige and credibility. So we have international media recognition, like the one from Canadian jeweler. Now, this company has been around for over 130 years. We are just going into our 10th year as Global Wealth Trade. We can't even hold a candle to this huge organization. Yet, they put us in their magazine, and they said our FERI Mosh is an unimaginable ultra-luxury jewelry collection. They can't even fathom it. They can't even think about it. All right. In another edition, they said FERI is the best of the best. So, would you rather be in business with a mediocre company or a company that is reputed to be the best of the best? Of course, the best of the best. Definitely. We have brand media accolades. Preferred Lifestyle magazine voted one of our luxury timepieces as a top 10 best luxury timepiece, with 9 other timepieces in the world. Next to Rolex, Patek Philippe, Chopard, Montblanc, Omega, we're among the top 10, not just timepieces, but luxury timepieces in the world. We've been featured in mega photo shoots with Versace and Hugo Boss, and we've also been featured in some of the renowned direct sales media companies in the world, such as Successful Home Businesses, Networking Times. In fact, our CEO, Ramin Misgalo, was voted as a master networker in 2011 and 2012 by Networking Times. We've also been featured by Business for Home severally. They have featured our top earners, hitting milestones in the direct sales industry over and over again. And the company actually said about GWT that we have the best compensation plan, and we have the strongest product lines, the strongest product lines, the strongest product lines. I have to repeat that 3 times in all of direct sales. That means you don't have to talk much. The products do the selling for you. We've also been featured in the American Business Journal, arguably one of the most prestigious business magazines in the world. Now, we're featured for the first time in an edition with that had Warren Buffett on the cover. Okay, we're given a couple of pages, about 8, 9 pages, 10 pages, I think, and the review was just overwhelming. CEOs across North America, parts of Europe, they couldn't just get enough, and the company had to put us on the front cover of the very next edition. So in the middle of the page, you can see our amazing Chief Executive Officer and founder of Global Wealth Trade, Mr. Ramin Misgalo. This gentleman is a Canadian. Now, being featured, on the front cover of an American business journal is very, very rare. In fact, that was the first time, okay, that a non-American was being featured on the front cover of the American Business Journal. And they had choices, all right, because they had other people that they could have chosen at that time, but they chose Ramin because our GWT story is unheard of. It's just magnificent. It's something that you have to be part of. To believe what we're doing. We're creating some amazing products, and we're changing lives all over the world. And of course, the company has been featured in the Canadian Business Journal. The company is in Toronto, in Canada. So we've been seen in that magazine, for a couple of times. Okay. Now, if you decide to launch your virtual designer mall with us today, if you decide to launch your business, you'll be helping us to help other people, because we have our theme, our culture in GWT is people helping people. So we sponsor different charities all over the world. We go into countries that have been affected, communities that have been affected by natural disasters. So we're in Somalia in 2011 to help build that company up, and Haiti were there in 2010. All right, and as you can see, we have been sponsoring different foundations, different charities all over the world, Sick Kids Foundations. We have the Mark of Dimes. We've been featured, also in the Toronto International Film Festival, okay, where we play a major role in fundraising, opportunities that we have. We also take advantage of every opportunity to help people, to better their lives. And how about our distributors, our luxury consultants? Now, as you can see, this is a picture of several people from all over the world at a recent international convention holding up their checks, their earnings. Now, they're doing it with all pride. They're doing it with they're putting hard work into it, but the company continues to enable them to do so. Why? Because we're a company in direct sales that we're different from the rest. And as you can see, we've held some major record-breaking track records since 2005. We've held the industry's best earning per distributor ratio. That means we pay our distributors over the average, much more over the best averages in direct sales. Right? We also have held the industry's best distributor monthly activity ratio. As long as you're maintaining your business, you're showing activity, as long as you're paying your IA, your business can actually grow with or without your effort. Okay? I have, I always say this every time, I have the opportunity to make a presentation. There's a particular, business partner that I have in my team. Okay, I don't want to mention her name right now, but this lady joined our team. She joined my business in February, just when I became active in the business last year, and she said to me, Abdul, I love this business, but I don't have the time right now, but I want to do the business. Just tell me what I need to do. I said, you know what, just pay your IA. Make sure you pay your IA every single month. She said, what is IA? I explained to her. I said, it's your money, but it secures your business for you. Now, that lady, as I speak with you, has not even, she has not shown anybody the business by herself, all right, not even one person. But she has over 1,000 people in her business now, and her IA has secured for her over 700,000 points. Now, that's huge income that is waiting for her the moment she decides, okay, I want to build my business. Okay, and we have also held the industry's best distributor retention ratio. Our company has a history, okay, of people staying in the business for many years. Okay, some people leave, but guess what? They come back. They come back. Because when they go and test the waters in another company, another opportunity, and they find out that there is no comparison, no other compensation plan compares with our free-flowing variable binary compensation plan, they come back. They come back, and then they too stay in the business. Now, Africa is enjoying a relative, growth, fast growth in the business. Okay, we had the company launch GWT Africa last year. That was in September. Okay, here in Abuja, in Barcelona Hotel, and we had a record attendance of over 1,200 people at that summit. Business for Home covered that event. And you can see in the picture some of the people already in the business at that time. Okay, and we've been seeing some remarkable milestones being achieved, by people here in Nigeria. In fact, as recent as a few weeks ago, we had the 6th person to enter into the 10K club, and that is Regional Ambassador Mayowa Adeyinka. And of course, as you can see, Shola Omotayo, was the 5th person to enter into the 10K club. Now, 10K club are people in the business worldwide who have earned $10,000 in a month. Okay, and of course, they continue to do that month after month after month. And of course, we have Kafina Ajibola. All right, this is a remarkable, lady in the business. She is definitely on this call right now, and she came into the business and she actually became one of the few people who have achieved the ambassador challenge. She became an ambassador. That's a very, very enviable position in the business, within 30 days of joining the business. And then she also became a 10K Club member a few months, and she recently also became a regional ambassador in the business. Okay, and we have people who have actually become six-figure club earners. As you can see, this gentleman came into the business and very, very quickly he rose to the top, and now he is in the six-figure club. I mean, these are people who have earned upwards of $100,000 plus in the business within a record time. We also have regional ambassador Hawa Bello Aliyu, who is also a six-figure club earner in the business. And recently, Nigeria became the country to produce the first national ambassador in the business. Now, Comfort Negedu, all right, is a lady who actually pioneered, GWT in Nigeria, and she opened the way for so many other people who are coming in and also blazing the trail. So she became the first national ambassador in GWT, probably the fastest too, and she has opened the way for so many other people who are now in the race to become national ambassador. And what does it take for you to become a Comfort Negedu? What does it take for you to become a Kafina Ajibola or Shola Omata? You need to launch your VDM today. All right? Launch your VDM today. If you wait, you are too late. Now, I will be the first person to tell you to launch a Diamond VDM, because once you do that, you will be getting the Diamond Challenge bonus. So you'll be shopping for up to $6,000, of products at the retail value. If you cannot launch the Diamond VDM, you can look at the gold. You can launch the gold for $1,599. You can launch the Plankton if you cannot do the gold for $799. Or how about the silver for $499? If you cannot launch the silver VDM, I believe that you can launch the retailer for 169 Canadian dollars. In Nigeria, that's just less than 30,000 Naira. And I believe a lot of people are open, all right, to be able to afford 30,000 Naira. Most, just think about it. 30,000 Naira is what, sometimes you spend on items that you cannot even account for. I know people right now who may be sitting, in bars, okay, somewhere in Abuja, and, they've spent more than 30,000 Naira already. And the night is still young for some of them. All right? How about investing that kind of money into, a lifelong opportunity? And if you cannot do the Diamond, because a lot of people want to launch the Diamond VDM even from the first day that they get started, or they want to upgrade as quickly as possible. Now, we have our Diamond Rush promotion that all of you who are listening to me right now can take advantage of. All right? This is an opportunity to become a Diamond member without the $3,099. And this promotion is available for a limited time only. Okay? So it's open right now, and you need to take advantage and just grab it. All right? So you can launch the retailer VDM for 169 Canadian dollars, and if you're able to show 8 people this amazing opportunity in your first 30 days in the business, the company will give you a free upgrade all the way to Diamond. You can make it even easier on yourself. If you launch a silver VDM for $499, you need to show just 6 people the opportunity in your first 30 days. You'll get a free upgrade to Diamond. It's even easier if you can afford $799. With $799, you become a Plankton VDM owner, and if you help 4 people, show 4 people, all right, who launch a silver, Plankton, gold, or diamond VDM, you'll get a free upgrade to diamond. The easiest, if you can launch a gold VDM for $1,599, you need to show just 2 people the opportunity in your first 30 days. That will give you a free upgrade to diamond, and you don't ever pay the $3,099 ever again. So let me just, in summary, come in with as little as 169 Canadian dollars as a retailer, and if you can show, people this opportunity, who launch a silver VDM or a higher package, 8 people will get you a free upgrade to diamond. If you launch a silver, you need 6 people. Plankton, you need 4 people. And if you launch a gold VDM, just show 2 people this amazing opportunity and you get a free upgrade to diamond, all within your first 30 days in the business. Now, because you have spent the time to join us on this webinar tonight, we want to give you a token of our appreciation. All right? So you're entitled, okay, to a $300 gift certificate which you can redeem, okay, by signing up as a free GWT VIP club owner. So what you need to do is get back to the person who has invited you to attend this webinar, give them a big bear hug, thanking them for showing you, the GWT amazing opportunity. Then you can redeem your $300 gift certificate by making an order of up to $600, okay, which will get you at least 2 FERI items, okay, and when you check out, you'll get a rebate of $300 and you'll get a free shipping of those 2 products direct to your doorstep or at any address that you provide. Now, I want to leave you with 3 things, as I close. The first thing is what? I want you to imagine. Imagine with, your mind. Imagine with just let yourself go and imagine the type of opportunity, the type of lifestyle that you've always wanted for yourself. Now, I want you to believe it. That's the second thing. Believe that it can happen for you with GWT. Believe with all your heart. And then the last thing is I want you to go out there and achieve it. Imagine it, believe it, and then go out there and achieve it with all your might. All right? Because I am living my dreams right now. Okay? 14 months ago, I saw this opportunity and I took it and I've run with it. And it's providing me a lifestyle that is, just amazing. So that can be possible for you tonight. It can be possible for your entire family, okay? And with that, I'd like to thank you so much, for coming on the webinar tonight. That is the promise that we have for you at GWT. I need you to go out there and get it done. So go out and do it. I'd like to give the call back right now to Sherry. Sherry, are you on the call?
Absolutely, AbdurRazaq, you have done amazing job. I'm really impressed with all your tour presentation tonight, and I know we are very busy also on the Facebook, and a lot of people commenting on it and loving it. So with that said, we do have some questions coming in, but before we answer the questions, I know we missed part of the introduction of yourself, Mr. AbdurRazaq. I think it would be great if you can share with everyone a little bit more about yourself, what's your background, and what you has done, to be a 25K man in Nigeria, actually in the whole GWT history, within such short period of time. That'll be, I think, a very inspiring story that we all love to hear from your own self right here.
Okay, Sherry. Thank you so much. Yes. I come from a background of my father is an entrepreneur, so I've never had to work a job in my life. And my father started this company. It's called GWT Specialist Nigeria Limited. Okay, after he was actually a merchant in the General Electric, was a General Electric merchant. And then he started this company called GWT Specialist Nigeria Limited. We provide cleaning services for homes and offices. So I came into Abuja in 1999 to open a branch of that company. Now, it was very difficult, okay? For those of you who are in Abuja, you'll agree with me that, starting a business in Abuja is not easy at all. And eventually, after about 7 months of not having made a sale, okay, we broke ground, Okay, we were able to get a very good contract with the government, and we started, building the business. Now, in Abuja, one of the biggest customers that you can ever work for is the government, right? And so we had to chase after the government contracts, and for me it was very, very difficult, and it was very time wasting because you had to go and at the end of the day beg for these contracts, and you had to do some things that was unethical, and I found that to be very, very worrisome for me. And about that time, I got married. My wife and I met here in Abuja, and we got married. And so one day, I went back home, and she was pregnant, at that time for our first baby. And I just sat down and I looked at her and I said, you know what, I need to earn some more income. The kind of income that I was bringing in at that time will not, provide the kind of lifestyle that I wanted for my family. So I started looking at, other avenues, of income. And I was introduced to several things like real estate. So if you're in Abuja, you'll know that a lot of people in Abuja are, real estate. Everybody owns a piece of land, a piece of house that they want to sell. So, I got into that. But I had no passion for it, and then I was shown importation of cars. I tried that, but I failed at it. And then somebody mentioned direct sales, network marketing to me at that time, and I said no way, because I'd heard so many bad stories about it. But the person was adamant. He came back at me a week later. I said no, and then he came back at me a third time, a week or two. And because he was somebody who was older than me, so out of respect, I decided, okay, let me listen to him. I went to the meeting. I sat at the back of the room. I wasn't really paying any attention until we started talking about things that resonated with my heart, like travel, like time freedom, like extra income. And all of a sudden my heart, my mind just opened, and I listened, and I ended up signing up for that business 7 years ago. So I've been in direct sales now for this is my 7th year. I've been very successful at the companies that I've promoted, until somebody showed me GWT. I actually started this business for my wife. Okay, I saw it, I stumbled upon it in 2013 December. I started it for her, and then she is a civil servant, and after 2 months, she got a text message to attend a boot camp training that one regional ambassador, Leo Scaler, had come to do in the country last February. So she was too tired to go. It was on a Sunday, and she asked me to go on her behalf, and then I went. And then it was just a normal training, okay, but I learned some few things. And then Leo said, look, I'm going to be around for 2 days, okay, and I'll be doing GWT tours, so invite your prospects. And that's what I did. On behalf of my wife, I invited a couple of people, to look at the opportunity on behalf of my wife, like I said. And then the third day, the fourth day he was around, so he was leaving, and I called him to say bye-bye. Okay, we've become a little bit friendly, and he said that was his birthday, so he said I should come over to his hotel, which I did. I went to his hotel room, and after sharing some drinks, he asked me if I could open my back office so he could take a look at my business. So I opened up my wife's back office for the second or third time, and he saw about 40,000 group volume points that I accumulated. And he said to me, he said, AbdurRazaq, you're leaving money on the table. I said, tell me about it. And he said, you know what, you have 0 volume on your right-hand side. You can put some volume there. In fact, you can earn your first $500 in the business if you can show somebody, the business who buy a diamond VDM, next week, you can earn your first $500. And for me, at that time, that was a lot of money, because things were slow for me at that time. I was doing another business with another company, and I was not making money then. And I said, yeah, $500, that's fine. And then he said, have you taken a look at the shareholder bonus? I said, what is that? And then he showed me how to become a shareholder by doing the 16-6 formula. And that for me was all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to see. because, you know, at that time I figured that, you know, this is going to turn things around for me. $500 every single week, that's a lot of money coming into my household. That can change our lifestyle. And, you know, becoming a shareholder, you know, I said, yeah, I can get this done in 12 months or less. And I just, you know, I just went out there and I did everything, you know, that would get me to that position. And that's what I did. So that's it.
Wow. So from $500 a week, that was your target, to $25,000 a month. That was jump. So I mean, how you feel when you have that $25,000 a month?
I sleep well, Sherry.
Tell me more.
I sleep well, I tell you, because, you know, that's financial freedom, that's time freedom. I tell people, look, I'm not the richest guy in the world, okay? That's not my aim. My aim is, you know, to be able to, you know that at any point in time, you know, I don't have any pressure on me. No financial pressure, no time pressure. I can work, and by putting in effort, I can earn as much as I want to, and I can provide for my family as best as I can. And most importantly, I can share an opportunity that can impact as many people as you know, care to take a look at this amazing opportunity. And that's what's happening. We're growing a very, very formidable team, you know, Team Do It. You know, I'm working with some amazing people. Some of them are on this call right now. Regional Ambassador Kafina, Lucy, we're working with Toyin, from people from all over Nigeria, Dr. Anthony. I'm meeting, you know, so that's it. I feel free. I feel, you know, I can't wait to wake up. I sleep well. I can't wait to wake up because I'm meeting new people. We're sharing this amazing opportunity, and it's a great feeling to know that you can be recognized worldwide as, you know, hitting some milestones that, you know, just changes lives. You know, earning $25,000 is a lot of money for, you know, for most people anywhere in the world. So I feel free. I feel really, really grateful to GWT. Amazing. Thank you, Ramin, Ms. Gallo, the corporate team, everybody in the company is just wonderful. So I feel great, Sherry.
Absolutely, I know how you feel, and I mean, I had those great months myself too. I mean, last year I had my $10,000 a month when I was 6 months pregnant, and $10,000 a week when I was 6 months pregnant. So I know the feeling of that, you know, the money coming in when you really, you know, when you need it, when you really working in the business and having that foundation built. So I know exactly how you feel, and it's feeling awesome. And it's the word cannot really explain too much, only when you get it. So I know we have a lot of top great earners actually also in this in Nigeria itself. We have a lot of people like to share their stories today, and you know, it's how you do it. It's no longer important. It's what drives you to do this business that's more important. So I believe a lot of people already heard about my story. If you'd like to hear my story again, I will share, but I like to give this.
Yes, go ahead, Sherry. Please, want to hear your story all over again.
Okay, so okay, let me take a couple of minutes and share my story in this case. Well, I love financial freedom. I just cannot work for any other people. So after I graduated from university, I was looking for an opportunity that I can get started to do something instead of working in in an office, in a desk or whatever, in front of desk or for other people. So I was trying. tried, because of that mentality, I was attracted to some, business and business opportunities and this and that. So just like AbdurRazaq shared earlier, I was invited to, to see some other opportunities. And I made some money with some other opportunities, but I didn't make the residual income I always wanted to. So when the current national ambassador Rene Liao invited me to see this business, he called me 7 days in a row, said, "Sherry, you got to check this out. This is the amazing business. This is the business that you're gonna hit the home run." And I didn't really believe him, but that's why he has to call me 7 times. He had called me 7 times, and I finally said, "Okay, I come, and you don't have to call me anymore." So that's the reason I came to check the business, and I was blown away with everything I saw. And I didn't even see anything you see today. By then was just a picture from a nice picture that drove by our CEO on the blackboard. And it was really, it has a little bit jewelry, but all like fashion jewelry. Has like one piece of fairy marsh, and maybe like 5 pieces of fairy. That was a concept. Okay, I bought into a concept in November 2007, and never regret. And I start to share this opportunity to everyone, just like AbdurRazaq said, just do it. So I started calling people, called everyone I know to come to check this out. This is amazing. I know this is something that I'm going to do this full time, and I'm going to hit my home run. So people come in, and there are people join, and then people say, "No, I don't think I don't think jewelry is for me." Whatever reason they excuse they made for themselves not joining me, regretting right now. But the good thing is, I never stop because even any other people's opinion, I just saying, okay, for those of you joining me, great, let's do it. And for those of you who don't see the opportunity, just go home and enjoying your time with your family, with your boss, whatever. I just keep doing it. I built a very strong foundation for the first 3 to 5 years. I worked really hard with business. I didn't make my I didn't reach my regional ambassador until 3 years ago. That's after 4 years I was in the business. So I mean, we have a lot of regional ambassadors right now in Nigeria who hit it within a year or year and a half in the business, but I didn't have that. And we built really hard, but it's all worth it right now. What I really want to share with you about, what I did with the amazing opportunity is last year. Okay, last year was an amazing year. I was on the RA trip. I went to Mexico when I was 6 months pregnant. I was glad that actually my daughter didn't join my vacation then. But then 2 months later, I was in Hawaii enjoying I thought it's going to be my last vacation before having a baby. So I went to Hawaii with my husband for our anniversary. And what happened is my daughter decided to join the vacation. And that was huge. Hawaii is beautiful, but if you have to spend $400,000 US dollars, I'm not talking about Naira. I have no idea how much that in Naira, but $400,000. Even with some insurance coverage, I still have to be out of my pocket around $20,000 to $30,000 out of my own pocket. That is a lot of money. If I didn't have global wealth trade, I would be bankrupt by now. it's a lot of money when the baby has to stay in the hospital, and I had to stay in a hotel, and I also, need to go back and forth. I need to rent a car. I need to get a hotel. I need to get new clothes because I was only prepared to be there for 5 days. So, and I ended up for be there for over 2 months. And then, and end of the day, and like after 2 months, the doctor saying, okay, you can go home with your baby now. And I decided to give her the best experience as a mother. I said, let's fly first class, which I did. And she enjoyed the first class all the way home from Hawaii to California. That's 5 hours flight, first class. But that's what the like can do for you. That's what the business can do. Like that's what this residual income did for me. I didn't need to go to any job. I didn't need to go to any tell any boss saying, okay, boss, I need to take 2 months off because my baby is born and this and that. I was paid week after week after week. That is the amazing opportunity that we have on hand. So thank you very much, and for giving me this opportunity to share. But I know we have a lot of other regional ambassadors and ambassadors to share their stories. In the meantime, Mr. AbdurRazaq, everyone can see your screen, so we can see you on Facebook right now. Thank you. So, Fina, are you there now?
Yes, I'm here, Sherry. Hello, can you hear me?
Very good, very good. So yes, that was my story. Like, do you like to share your story too? Hello, Fina.
Yes, I'd love to.
Fina has networking issues. AbdurRazaq, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I think we kind of lost.
Well,
Hello, Fina. We've lost her.
Right. So maybe. Sorry, Fina, we cannot. Maybe you need to reconnect. Maybe you need to reconnect. In the meantime, Mr. AbdurRazaq.
People a chance.
Sorry, we cannot really hear you, Fina. If you don't mind, please disconnect and connect again.
Can you hear me now, Sherry? Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now. Hello? No, now I cannot hear you again.
She's gone.
She's gone. Okay. Okay. So
Quickly that we've found out.
Right. Well, let's take care of some questions. Well, Abdul, would you like to, get a few people to share their story? If which way you like to go to?
I think we'd like to take any questions first.
Okay.
Okay. If there are any questions, I can see there's Suzette Uki has her hand raised. So let me unmute her.
Yeah.
Okay. Suzette, can you hear me? Hello, Suzette. Suzette, can you hear me?
So this is what I like to do. I think she actually typed in. I think she typed in her question right here. She said, "What if you miss the payout or pay or buy in a month? Can your team cover that?" I actually don't really understand her question. Do you understand her question? Yes.
No, I don't.
Right. Well, I think there is a very good question right here. If I start with a diamond, do I need to sign up a certain number within 30 days?
Okay, I can see that. Okay. All right, so let me answer that question. If you sign up as a diamond, do you need to sign up a certain number within 30 days? Not really. However, okay, if you sign up as a diamond, you will get, of course, the first thing that you will get is you get the 6,000. You get $1,000. That's the diamond challenge bonus. So you're going to get an extra 1,000, which gives you a total of $6,000 in shopping spree. So you'll be able to choose products worth $6,000 at the retail value. And then going further, okay, it all depends on, you know, your urgency, okay? Where do you want to go, you know, with your business? Because there's only, for me, there's only one place to go, and that is the top. And getting to the top, you know, you're going to, you know, go through some milestones. And one of the biggest milestones is to become a regional ambassador, okay? And to become a regional ambassador, you need to show at least 16 people this opportunity. But all of this is according to, you know, what you want to do. It depends on, you know, the amount of time that you want to spend in the business. But if you want to build your business, you want to earn passive income in GWT, first of all, you need to show at least 2 people, okay, the benefit of GWT. Okay, once you do that, okay, you are eligible to start to earn team commissions. So every time your entire team does a sale, a group sale of $6,250, as a diamond member, you qualify for up to $500 in team commissions. So beyond $500 weekly commissions, okay, you want to quickly become a 10K club member, you want to become 25K club member, 50K club member, you know, whatever you decide, you know, for yourself. So you want to begin to build your team. So within your first 30 days, you can do as many, you can show as many people the opportunity as you are capable of doing. Now, once you set your targets, okay, in terms of your achievements that you want to achieve, you want to become a diplomat in the business, an ambassador, a regional ambassador, a national ambassador, and ultimately a global ambassador. So you decide the pace at which you want to go. There's no targets for you to meet. There are no quotas for you to fulfill. You just grow, you know, according to your capacity. Okay, so that's I hope that is that was helpful. Sherry, I think is there anything that I didn't say?
Well, that is very helpful. you go above and beyond to this question. I wouldn't answer you know this to this many details. Because that is just me. But great. We also have another question saying, when does the $500 bonus expire for a new Diamond LC? I think it's for every LC who got the $500 bonus. So when does it expire? Great question.
Yes, it does. It doesn't expire. It never expires. Okay, for every $6,250 group sale by your entire team,
sorry,
you will earn.
Sorry, AbdurRazaq, I think the question is about a bonus product, the $500 bonus product.
Oh, bonus products. Oh, fantastic. When does it expire? Okay, it expires after your first 30 days, actually. The company wants you to order your first $500 bonus products in 30 days. The reason is very, very, you know, clear, because you want to be a product of the product. Remember, during the course of the presentation, I said that there are 3 things that you need to focus on. Every other thing that you add on that is just going to make you grow your business as fast as you want to. The 3 major things that you need to know and you need to practice to grow your business is, first of all, you need to learn to pay your IA every single month, because that will secure your business and allow you to earn, weekly commissions. Then the second thing is you want to become a diamond as quickly as possible. So you either start as a diamond member or you upgrade to diamond as quickly as possible. Now the third thing is the product. You want to become a product of the product, okay? Because you cannot sell what you don't have, can you? Okay, so the company wants you as quickly as 30 days, your first 30 days, excuse me, to order your bonus product, your first $500, bonus products in your bonus products. So you want to order that in your first 30 days. So after your first 30 days, it is possible that the company may need to charge you $25, okay, to get back, because there's an icon in your back office where you can actually click to make an order for those $500 bonus products. So after 30 days, okay, sometimes it is removed, okay. Sometimes the company will leave it there for a couple of more weeks, but the policy is that within your first 30 days you want to order your bonus product. So you need to do it within your first 30 days. After 30 days, you are likely to pay an administration fee before you can make that order. Okay, so I hope that is helpful.
Yeah, I think that's great. And there are how much is the admin fee? That someone asked, because someone just passed the 30 days.
Yes, it's $25.
Yes, 25 Canadian dollar.
Yes.
Great. So we have a question, very good question, saying, I don't understand what does it mean by 16 to become RA.
Okay, the qualification?
Yes.
The requirement?
Yes.
To become RA?
Yes, 16.6. What does
okay. Yes. The qualification is as simple as 16.6. That's the formula. 16.6. So you want to write, that as you write 16, then you write a /4/6. All right. So you need to help. You need to show at least 16 people. All right. The amazing opportunity called GWT, and they launch a silver VDM or higher, or they can come in as a retailer and upgrade to silver or any other higher package. Okay, so that will get you over the fence, get you over the hurdle about 85%, 95%. You become a shareholder. Then you need to ensure that all your 16 frontline, and these are people that you have personally enrolled. Okay, they are not everybody that has come into your team by the effort of anybody or people that you bring to the business by yourself, and also the effort of the people that were in the business before you. These are 16 people that you must have personally enrolled. So you need to ensure that they are active in the business. That means that they have they must pay their IA, their inventory account, for 6 months, all right, consecutively, or any 6 months, okay, within 1 year period. Okay, so that is the major requirements. And then of course you need to assist one out of the 16 people to become an ambassador like yourself. Okay, so these are the three major requirements. So first of all, enroll 16 people personally, ensure that all 16 maintain their IA for 6 months, and then assist one of them to become an ambassador, because you will be an ambassador at that time. Yes.
So I'm actually showing I'm showing this from the back office, and you can see it from your back office too. Thank you so much, and Mr. AbdurRazaq, to share in the details. So let me see. Can you discuss the IA point some more, please?
The IA points. Okay. The IA is the inventory account, so we call it monthly inventory account, or MIA for short, or you can simply say IA. Now, this is a very, very important, very, very vital aspect of our business, because the IA is what sustains the business and is what produces residual income for you. So the first thing is, as a luxury consultant, you must ensure that you pay your inventory account every month. What that does for you is that it secures your business. It allows you to earn weekly commissions. It allows you to take advantage of all the activity, all the volume that is generated by everybody in your team. And it is also your money. Okay, so if you're a diamond member, you're expected to invest $150 in monthly inventory account. If you are a gold or a platinum member, you're expected to invest $75 in IA every single month. And if you're a silver or a retailer VDM owner, it is $35 monthly. Now, I say invest because it is your money, okay? It is a layaway program. So it is like you putting money in a bank savings account. So you're putting your money away. You have access to that money. Okay, you can spend your money in your bank deposit account. Okay, likewise, your IA is your money. So you can spend it, by, buying products every single month, or, every other month. And then thirdly, it generates residual income for you. So when you pay, so let's say you are a diamond member and you pay $150 in IA every single month. Okay, what about people in your team that are diamond members? When they pay, they also get 120 points in IA. However, you will get 90 points added, okay, to your, you need 6250. It contributes to the 6250, which is the group, the entire group sale, which you need to earn, $500, as a diamond member in team commissions. Okay, so when you contribute 150, you get 120 points. When other people in your team contribute $150 in IA, they get 90 points, which is equivalent to $112.50, which is added, it contributes to the 6250 that you need. So it generates residual income for you and everybody that pay IA in your team. So it's very, very, very important part of the business. It sustains the business. It allows you to buy products, at will, and it creates residual income for you every single week.
That is correct, and that is awesome. Thank you so much, AbdurRazaq. And I think we have answered most of the questions, and I think it's great if we can have our regional ambassador, Lucy, to share with us her story, and then we can end the call. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So, Sherry, can you unmute her, please?
Yeah. Lucy, your line is unmuted on our side. If you can unmute yourself on your side, that would be great. Hello, Lucy? Hi, Lucy. Now I see your line is unmuted. If you can try to speak with us, that would be great.
Can you hear me?
Now we can. Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, I joined GWT. Okay. I joined GWT through Mr. R.A. AbdurRazaq. He was the one that showed me the opportunity. So at that moment then, I was actually like doing my own business, but wasn't really forthcoming. because I have several places, and that financial freedom I've been looking for, I've never found it. So when he told me about GWT, at that moment I just had I think my son was barely 4 or 5 months old. So when he told me about the opportunity, I quickly Googled about, and I saw things. And though before then, I actually tried I got introduced to some direct sales, and I had a really, really bitter experience with them. So I found that when I did my due diligence, that GWT was completely different, you know, in terms of the international credibility, how a lot of people were talking about the company, you know, Extent of America Business Journal, featuring the company in different Hollywood designers magazines and all that. So I quickly went. At that period, that was when Leoskela came to Nigeria. I had to lie and like I had an appointment. I went and I saw everything about the company through Leoskela. So I quickly launched my mall. At that period, I was even broke. I wasn't that buoyant. I had to lose money. I launched my mall. It's been really, really fantastic. As in, I have made so much money, you know. So it's really been a very amazing opportunity to me. And also, I also had the opportunity of, you know, touching on their lives as well, you know, by showing the GWT opportunity. In fact, my future is so bright with this. It's the best thing that could happen to anyone. This GWT opportunity is just an amazing opportunity, and I just look forward to going up and up because of the station plan. It's just awesome. If not, a normal day, someone like me, if it's the other direct sales company, I don't even think I can even get anywhere. Right now, I'm not an ROA, so it's just awesome and wonderful. I remain grateful to God every day of my life, and thankful to AbdurRazaq and to our amazing CEO also for creating such an amazing company. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucy, for sharing with us your amazing story. And I know you achieved your regional ambassador also really quickly. Like I believe it's within like 1 year you joined the business. So that is really truly awesome that just like you said, and you saying you have a pretty young kid. I mean, I know how hard it is to have a family, have everything, and build a business, and you did it. You actually did amazing. So, I mean, this business is designed for for all the average people like you and me, and to make it happen. You know, I'm not a good like the best presenter or a best trainer. I would never say that about myself. But my heart is with Global World Trade. My heart is here. I want to share this opportunity to everyone, anyone I know. So that is, you know, and that's what the business has done for me. And I know this business can help so many people. So that's pretty much it for today. I think we already, you know, answered most of the questions, and we had a few of us share the stories. AbdurRazaq, do you have anything to add tonight?
Not really. What I just want to say is, you know, amazing opportunity. Like I said, I've been in this industry for 7 years now, and GWT, you know, I'm not saying this because I'm in the company already, but we have an amazing company. I'm saying this objectively, and for everybody who has come on tonight and they've listened, you know, to the tour, and they've listened to this real life stories. 3 things once again. I need you to go home tonight as you go to bed. Just imagine, okay, the lifestyle that you've always wanted for yourself. Believe in your heart that it can happen for you, and then launch your VDM and then go out and achieve all that you have imagined. Thank you so much, FERI. It's been wonderful, and you know, I look forward to seeing everybody at the top.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, AbdurRazaq and team. Thank you for logging in tonight, and we're gonna have it again next Wednesday at same time. Good night, everyone.
Good night, FERI. Good night, everyone.
Good night.